Hello everyone, welcome to There Be Toys, where we talk about toys, movies, reviews, news, you name it. Now, I don't do radio announcer voice. I'm very chill, I'm very relaxed, well, at least on the outside. On the inside, I'm like... So, sit back, enjoy, relax, watch me before bedtime, and I'll be in your dreams, Narkin. So there's a whole bunch of things to talk about. There are so many things coming out lately. It's overwhelming. It's hard to keep track. And of course, everything that's coming out is something that I want. Like everything. There's at least one thing that I want. Like twice a month, 3 times a month. It's insane. But you can't. I mean, we're still in inflation. Things cost way too much. The price of these collectibles has gone up. Like it's just impossible. You can't get everything. I thought I'd take a look at some of the new things that are coming out, some of the old things, some of the rumors that have been started this past week. One of the things that was recently revealed was the Elvira Over the Rainbow action figure by NECA. Now, NECA's been killing it. NECA's been doing a really, really good job. Now, NECA did not the very first Elvira action figure, but they did do one of the best action figures that came out a while back. She is fully articulated. She's got a great, great likeness. They really knocked it out of the park. She's got a full cloth outfit. I haven't opened it, as you can see. I'm not going to, too nervous to. I mean, it looks so perfect. It looks so beautiful. I don't even want to touch it. So it looks amazing. And they've done some variants of this since then. So there was a red, white, and blue patriotic one where she had like a red dress, but it was pretty much the same. And then there was a Christmas one. She was in a Christmas outfit, and it came with a couple of different accessories, like this naughty or nice list, or I think it was just a naughty list actually, and the creature who was stirring, that kind of thing. So that was really cool. So this is another variant of that. I don't really know that I've ever seen her really wear a rainbow dress. So I think maybe they just did some Photoshop on the product of her to look like that. But one of the cool things about it is that $10 of each sale of this figure are going to the human rights campaign. So that's a first. I really think that's cool. So I mean, you can't complain about that. And it's $34. It's not that much. That's actually a pretty good deal when it comes to these figures, because I've bought NECA figures. I have all the Gremlins, the Greta Gremlins. Those were $50. I mean, those were like exclusives, I think. But so those were a little more expensive than these are, than the Elvira action figures. But something different about this figure that I hope they keep doing is that instead of her coming with a whole gigantic head, I'll put the picture in there, with the hair and everything, it comes with just a swappable faceplate, which is like an amazing idea. I don't know why they didn't do that in the beginning, because we don't need that whole entire head. I don't even like swapping out hands and limbs and heads and stuff. I just feel like I see so many people, like they break and things like that, or they don't fit right. So I know I don't really do that all too much. With the He-Man stuff I do. I have He-Man figures where those kind of snap fit pretty well. But other stuff, I don't know, I get like weird about it. So just having the face swap out is like perfect. You can get other accessories in there rather than that gigantic hair. Even though these variants are cool, like I would love to see more from like the movie. I don't know if they have the rights to do that or if they can do that, but like, where's like a tassel twirling Elvira? Like, where's that outfit? Like, I so want that so bad, with the big cape and everything. That would be amazing. Like, I know this would not happen, but it makes me think of like Fright Features, like Ghostbusters Fright Features, where like if you push a button on her back, Elvira's tassels go like that, which I know that wouldn't happen, but that would be so funny if they did some kind of tassel twirling action or something like that. But I would love to see more things like that. She actually does have a lot of outfits, so they can keep going with this for a long time. So I'd like to see like different accessories and things like that. I'm going to bring some attention to an amazing customizer. Holy cow, you need to follow this person if you aren't. La Calavera 3D Print. He just does amazing work. Like I just can't even believe some of the stuff that they do. Skeletor and Evelyn, and there's Chitara and Street Sharks, like amazing stuff. Silverhawks. Like you've got to see the stuff. It's just all 3D printed. But the thing that got me, the thing that really impressed me, was this figure that he did of Callahan from the Police Academy cartoon, based on the original Police Academy movie from 1984. The cartoon didn't come out until 1988, and it did feature many of the main characters that were in the show. And then, of course, there was a toy series. I think it just was like one series, like one wave of figures, maybe two. It could have been two, but I think it was like a short wave. And they left the women out. this is what happens. This happened so often, especially in the 80s. Well, not so much now. Definitely in the 80s and the 90s. And one of them that they left out was Callahan. And he went ahead, took the liberty, and I'm glad he did, to make his own version of Callahan that fits in so perfectly with the original action figures. It's insane. It's absolutely the most beautiful thing that I've ever seen. Callahan was originally played by Leslie Eastbrook. Her name was Debbie Callahan, and she was known for being very buxom and shapely, and even in the cartoon they kept it. They had her in a very short mini skirt. The other character that they didn't make a figure of was Hooks. He hasn't made her yet so far, but people were saying, oh my god, please make Hooks, because she was in the cartoon as well. So check out La Calavera 3D print. Please follow them. Like they're amazing. Like I've chatted a little bit back and forth with this person, and just some of the amazing things it's like I see this, I'm like, why can't we have nice things? But there's a lot of nice things coming out. I can't say that. I'm sort of joking in a way, but I see customs like this, and I'm like, I think this is stuff we want. Like I would love to see these things out now. I would buy them. I would pay for them. So here is a question. How many of you bought the Mondo Masters of the Universe Teela figure? Did anybody buy that? Write in the comments below. So I had gift money left over, and I went for it and I bought it. This is actually the first Mondo 1/6 scale figure that I've bought. Teela was cool, He-Man was cool, Skeletor was, they were cool, but they ain't cheap. Again, they ain't cheap. It's almost $300. I believe the shipping is free. I believe. I can't remember. I hope it better be. But they ain't cheap. So I don't know who's buying all these. If people are buying one or maybe two or something like that. But these are really pricey, but they're cool. Now, I know there were some problems in the past with some of the figures. The He-Man especially was breaking at the waist, but Mondo has made it right. They had fixed or replaced these figures. They were aware of the issue, and that's amazing. I mean, you can't get better than that. If there's an issue with something, they replace it, they fix it, they refund you, no questions asked. And that's what they were doing. So that's pretty cool. So I went for it and got Teela because they've been handling themselves really, really well as a company. And I don't know, there's something just so cool, but there's something cool about her face. Like, she looks like an actress from like the 50s or something. Am I crazy? Like or some kind of actress. I don't know. They did something with her face that she just looks really, really good. She comes with a lot of extras. And from what I understand, because this is my first time at the rodeo, I haven't ever bought these figures before. This was like a deluxe, so they could re-release her later for like $200, but she won't come with certain parts, certain accessories. So I'm thinking maybe the extra head or something like that. I'm thinking it's going to be that snake armor. I'll just bet you any money she won't come with that snake armor or something like that. So I thought, well, forget it. Why wait? Why wait and $30-$50 later, whatever it is, not have the extras to it? So I went ahead and got it. Fingers crossed. I'm nervous. I think it should be out in like a couple months, and she's sold out. She completely is sold out. So I hadn't checked. I bought mine. I just didn't look. I didn't go back to the website, but then I happen to look right now, and she is sold out. So it really, really cool. And I hope there are no issues. But like I said, Mondo's have been really on top of things, so I'm not really all that worried about it. But can't wait to get this one. This will be my first. It's my first time. I got something in the mail. I'm so excited. It is the Daisy Jakks figure. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I'll open her in a little bit. But one thing that I found was weird. Now, people are finding her in the stores and stuff, so I know this came out. I know this isn't something that got leaked or whatever. But I found it on Amazon, put it in my cart just to hold it, and then somebody had said, oh, it's for sale, and I got it. It was only $9, which wasn't bad. So got it, came in. I went to check right now, and I was looking through my orders, and her page is gone. It's just completely gone. It says, oops, sorry, there's nothing here. So I don't know it doesn't say sold out. It doesn't say, like, the whole page is just gone. And I looked her up on Amazon. I can't find her right now. So unless they just completely change it or something, I don't know. And I hope everybody who wanted her got her, because now I don't see her. But you know what? I didn't think we would see Princess Peach again. I was so excited. I found her a year later. So, and it was in store, it was in Target. So they'll probably have her again, I'm sure. So not to worry about it. But I'm going to open her right now. I'm so excited about this. I have been waiting for this for a long time, and I'm not like this huge Daisy fan, but it's been 10 years. It's been a decade since Peach came out. So everybody had been asking about her. All right, there she is. The little Starman, which I don't think I have any of these. She looks so cool. I'll put her up nice and big, though, for you to see. Oh, it's so cool. So it's articulated at the elbows with very small joints at them elbows. I'm going to just put her hands down because I'm nervous. I'm going to put her hands like that because that scares me. And one thing that they've done new is that, remember how Princess Peach had the legs that went all the way up, which was kind of weird. They just did it like this, which honestly, that's fine. You're not going to do any kind of crazy poses with this. But there she is, you guys. I'll put her next to Peach and the rest of the crew. It's so cool. Finally, congratulations to you Daisy fans out there. This is what happens when a community comes together. It took 10 years for them to finally listen, but you wouldn't stop. You just persisted, and you made it happen. I really truly believe that. It was the Daisy fans who made this happen. We just need Rosalina and Pauline next, please. I love Pauline, and I know everybody wants Rosalina too, though, so we have to that's it. Just those two. That would be great. That'd be perfect. It'd be done. Anyway, that's going to do it. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, it's time for bed. Otherwise, have you heard any news? Is there anything coming out that you're interested in? Did you get Daisy? Did you get Teela? Two completely, totally different princesses, right? Like, well, I know Teela's not necessarily a princess, but she is. She is to me, in a way. Well, she kind of is now, right? Isn't she? Oh, is she queen now? I don't know, right? Like, she's with He-Man. Like, I don't know. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time.